Hey besties, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tracy Choose. So in today's video, I'm starting off by cleansing our face using the micellar cleansing water and a baby wipe to remove any dirt on the face. After that, went straight to the moisturizer using the Blossom Moist Excess to moisturize our skin, just to keep the skin hydrated. So once I'm done applying the moisturizer, I will dry it down with a fan before I move over to the next product. So for the primer, I'm using the Ezekiel primer. This Ezekiel primer is a mattifying primer. It helps to control the oil on the skin and to keep the makeup matte. So for the lip, I'm using the Vaseline Lip Therapy to moisturize our lips. Hey guys, sorry I didn't record where I applied the foundation, but for foundation I used the V Beauty foundation. So for the low light, which is the contour, I'm still using the V Beauty foundation in the shade Maroon to contour our face, which is our chin, our forehead and our jaw. This helps to define the face and to give the face a lift. So once I'm done contouring her face, I'll move over to blush. I'm using the Taylor Cosmetics. I'm picking the red shade as a blush. So for concealer, I'm using the Avoir concealer. I picked up this shade that has this yellow undertone, but it seems a bit darker on her face. So after I'm done blending this shade, I went in with a lighter concealer just to light it up a bit. Guys, please, less is more. You can see I'm not picking much concealer. This will make it easy for you to blend. Guys, always take your time to blend. Make sure there is no harsh line. Blend to the skin. So I also went back to blend the under eye again before I set it. And when setting, please don't pack too much setting powder, one layer at a time, and press it to the skin. Make sure your skin absorbs each product, one layer at a time. When you pick up your setting powder, dust off the excess before applying it on the skin. So I'm setting basically every area I highlighted: the forehead, the nose, the under eye, the chin. So after I'm done setting, I'll use the V Beauty powder palette and a fluffy brush to set her face with her powder shade. So for the contour, I'm using a darker shade in that same powder palette to contour her face. So for her blush, I'm taking this orange shade in my City Girl eyeshadow palette as our blush for today. Moving over to the nose contour, I went in with my smaller fluffy brush and that same powder shade I used in contouring her face earlier on to contour her face and nose. Guys, please, when contouring the nose, make sure you blend. Let there be no harsh line. Blend the contour down to the skin. So once I'm done, I will just go back with my fluffy brush and blend everything together to make sure there's no harsh line. Blend, blend, blend. So I'm using the Kiss Beauty setting spray to set her face to remove any powdery effects. Moving over to the eyes, I'm using the hair wax to brush up the hairs on her brows. This is just to keep the hair in place. So I'm using my beauty sponge and a powder shade to set the brows just to remove any excess oil. So for the brows, I'm using the gel liner. It's a brown and black gel liner. I mix both together and an angled brush to outline our brows. So after I'm done outlining the brows, I'll fill in gently. For the beginning of the brows, I'll be making strokes upwards just to give it a natural shape. After I'm done, I'll go back with my spoolie brush to brush the hairs upwards lightly. So for concealer, I'm using those two shades, the Ava concealer I used earlier on and the Mirac flat brush to conceal the brows. Guys, please don't pack too much product when you are concealing. Just take it one step at a time and be gentle. So after I'm done, I will go back with a fluffy brush to blend in the foundation. So I use that foundation match to conceal the upper part of the brows. So moving over to eyeshadow, I'm using the Benign Clown White as a eyeshadow base or primer. Then I'm blending with a fluffy brush. So moving over to baking, I'm using that same setting powder I used earlier on to bake the face. Basically just to catch any eyeshadow fallout. So for the first transition, I'm using that shade I picked in my V Beauty powder palette as a first transition. So after that, I went in with a darker shade of that same eyeshadow powder palette, and I applied that on the outer V. This is just to deepen the crease. Guys, always take your time to blend in before you pick any other product. So next off, I went into my shadow palette and I picked a black shade to apply on the outer V, just to further darken that eyeshadow. I also mixed that orange shade and the white shade I applied on the crease parts, just to further brighten it up a bit and to blend in, to make sure there is no harsh line. So for the main color, I'm using the gold shimmer color in that eyeshadow palette. I mixed the two gold shades actually to give me this. For pigment, I'm using the MK pigment. Is a gold shade to apply on top of that gold color I picked earlier on. This is just to give it more depth, as you can see in this low light. Guys, I love this pigment. I love the eyeshadow. It came out so nice. Next up, I'm lining a waterline with the black gel liner. For mascara, I'm using the Polar Beauty mascara to brush up her hairs and to remove any eyeshadow effect on it. Guys, please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe, like this video and leave a comment down below. Tell me the kind of videos you want me to create and I'll gladly do that. Thank you. So moving over to the lip, I'm using the Eye Magic lip palette. I'm picking the nude shade in that palette with my flat brush. Tell my model to smack. just to make it easy for me to blend. Then after that, I went in with the brown color just to outline her upper lip. Once I'm done, I'll go back with a small fluffy brush to blend in the both colors together. Guys, be gentle when doing this. So for my eyelashes, I'm using the adhesive glue and the Voan lash tray as my lashes for today. Guys, can you see the effect of lashes? Can you see what eyelash does to the look? It just changed the look immediately. So after I'm done, I will go back to the V Beauty powder palette and a small fluffy brush to blend and to remove any excess powder on the face. We are basically done, just doing few touches here and there. This is just to remove any powder that is left on our skin. Then I'm reapplying the blush just to make it pop up a bit. So I'm using this TM Essential Cheek Glaze, applying on her cheek, her forehead, just to give the face a glow. Guys, can you see that? Can you see the effect of that? Can you see the glow? So for the highlights, I'm using that same TM Taylor Cosmetics, as a highlighter for today. This is basically my highlighter I use as always. I love it. Guys, can you see that glow? Like the face is glowing. I love this look. Like this look came out so nice. Funny enough, I don't even have any look in mind I started creating, but as the spirit leads, it came out so nice. So for the gloss, I went in with the classic lip gloss. It's a clear gloss. Guys, can you see how gorgeous my client is? Like this makeup is given, if I do say so myself. So once I'm done, I will go back with my Kiss Beauty to set the face, just to put the makeup together. And this is the final look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, to subscribe, please. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.